Hello kids! Today we're going to talk about sentence patterns. We are going to identify the patterns of the sentences. Let's start! A pattern is the repeated or regular way in which something happens or is done. A pattern for making a sentence is called a sentence pattern. Let's start with SV pattern. Say SV pattern. Great job! One kind of sentence pattern is the SV pattern. The S stands for subject and the V stands for verb. The subject may be a noun or pronoun. Again, SV pattern. S stands for subject and V for the verb. Let's take a look at this example. The cat walks slowly. Again, the cat walks slowly. What is the subject in the sentence? The subject can be a noun or pronoun. It is the topic of the sentence. What is the subject in the sentence? Very good. Cat. The subject of the sentence is cat. Now, what is the verb or the action word in the sentence? What is the cat doing? Very good. Walks. Walks is the verb in the sentence. We have S or subject, which is cat, and V or verb, which is walks. This sentence has a SV pattern or subject-verb pattern. Next example. She laughed loudly. Again, she laughed loudly. What is the subject in the sentence? Subject can be a noun or pronoun. What is the subject of the sentence? Very good. She. She is the subject of the sentence. How about the verb or the action word? What is she doing? Very good. Laughed. Laughed is the verb of the sentence. We have S or subject, which is she, and verb or V, which is laughed. This sentence has a SV pattern. Next example. Faith writes neatly. Again, Faith writes neatly. What is the subject in the sentence? Very good. Faith. How about the verb? What is Faith doing? Very good. Writes. S or subject, which is Faith. V or verb, which is writes. This sentence has a SV pattern. We are done with SV pattern or subject-verb pattern. Now, let's go to SVO pattern. Again, say SVO pattern. Great job! Another kind of pattern is the SVO pattern. The S stands for subject of the sentence, the V for the verb, and the O for the direct object or the receiver of the action. Example: the girl ate the apple. Again, the girl ate the apple. Let's start with the subject. What is the subject of the sentence? Subject can be a noun or pronoun. It is the topic of the sentence. What is the subject? Very good. Girl. S or subject is girl. How about the verb? What is the girl doing? Very good. Ate. V or verb is ate. We have the subject girl and the verb ate. Now, let us find the direct object or the receiver of the action. So our action here is ate. What did the girl eat? What is the receiver of the action? What is the direct object? Very good. Apple. Apple is the direct object or the receiver of the action ate. So this sentence has a subject, verb, and direct object pattern. It is SVO pattern. Other examples: my sister kissed my mother. My sister kissed my mother. What is the subject in the sentence? Very good. The subject of the sentence is sister. How about the verb? What is the verb in the sentence? Very good. Kissed. So kiss is the verb in the sentence. We have the subject sister and the verb kiss. Now, what is the direct object or the receiver of the action? So our action here is kiss. So, who received the kiss? Very good. Mother. So here, mother is the direct object or the receiver of the action. We have S, subject, V, verb, and O, direct object. So we have SVO pattern. I called my cousin. Again, I called my cousin. What is the subject in the sentence? A subject can be a noun or pronoun. What is the subject? Very good. The pronoun I. So I is the subject of the sentence. How about the verb? Great job. Cold. Subject is I and then verb is cold. Now, what is the direct object or the receiver of the action? Very good. Cousin. Cousin is the receiver of the action cold. This sentence has a SVO pattern. Remember that the object, O, or receiver of the action, answer the questions what or who. Okay, now let's practice. I woke up early. Again, I woke up early. What is the subject? I. What is the verb? Woke up. Do we have any direct object or receiver of the action in the sentence? None. Very good. We doesn't have. So, I is the subject and then woke up is the verb. So here, what is the pattern of the sentence? Very good. SV pattern. I study hard. I study hard. What is the subject in the sentence? I. What is the verb? Study. Do we have any object in the sentence? None. Very good. So what is the pattern of the sentence? Great job. SV pattern. I ate breakfast. Again, I ate breakfast. What is the subject in the sentence? Very good. I. What is the verb? Ate. Do we have any direct object or receiver of the action in the sentence? Yes, it's breakfast. I is the subject, ate is the verb, and breakfast is the direct object or the receiver of the action. So what pattern do we have here? Very good. SVO pattern. I answered my homework. I answered my homework. What is the subject in the sentence? Very good. The pronoun I. What is the verb? Answered. Do we have any direct object or receiver of the action in the sentence? Yes, it's homework. It answers the question, what did I answer? It means it receives the action answered. So it is the direct object or the object in the sentence. So what pattern do we have here? Very good. SVO O pattern.